Imagine being suffocated, boiled alive, and crushed all at the same time. That's what would happen to you if you stepped foot on Venus. And Venus isn't even the worst of it. Everyone talks about living on Mars or some far-off planet, but the truth is, living anywhere but Earth would be an absolute nightmare. Let me show you why. In science fiction, moving to other planets looks amazing. There are sleek spaceships, glowing cities, and human beings thriving on distant worlds. From The Martian to Star Trek, living on other planets is painted as this cool, futuristic escape from the problems we face here on Earth. But, spoiler alert, real life isn't science fiction. Let's take a closer look at the harsh reality of planetary life. Sure, space agencies are working on sending people to Mars, but the more we learn, the more we realize life on another planet could be a living hell. The problems, challenges. One of the biggest issues is the atmosphere, or lack thereof. Take Mars, for example. Everyone loves to talk about colonizing Mars, but Mars' atmosphere is 100 times thinner than Earth's and mostly made of carbon dioxide. Imagine trying to breathe in that. You'd need a spacesuit 24/7. And that's not just inconvenient, it's life-threatening. One rip in your suit, and it's game over. Venus? Forget it. The atmosphere is so thick and toxic it could melt lead. And let's not even talk about those sulfuric acid clouds raining down. Not exactly paradise. Temperature extremes. Then there's the temperature. On Mercury, it can get as hot as 800 degrees Fahrenheit during the day and drop to minus 330 degrees Fahrenheit at night. That's like being cooked alive and then flash frozen in a matter of hours. Even Mars, with its icy cold temperatures, often drops to minus 80 degrees Fahrenheit, colder than Antarctica on its worst days. Crushing gravity and bone-crushing weight. Gravity is a huge deal too. On planets with stronger gravity than Earth, like Jupiter, you'd be crushed by the sheer weight of your own body. Jupiter's gravity is about 2.5 times that of Earth's, meaning you'd feel like a pancake in seconds. On the flip side, lower gravity isn't a walk in the park either. You'd lose muscle mass and bone density faster than you could say spacesuit. Sure, bouncing around on the moon looks fun, but it could lead to major health problems over time. Radiation exposure. Don't forget about radiation. On Earth, we're protected by our atmosphere and magnetic field. But on other planets, that's not the case. Mars, for example, has no magnetic field to protect you from deadly cosmic radiation. Long-term exposure could cause cancer, radiation sickness, or worse. Exploration and development. Scientists are working hard to figure out how we might overcome these challenges. From creating artificial atmospheres to underground bunkers for radiation protection, there are some creative ideas out there. Space agencies are researching everything from algae-powered life support systems to gigantic domes that could house entire cities. But even with all this technology, the question remains, can we really make another planet livable? And even if we can, do we want to? Would life on a planet where you can't even step outside without risking death really be worth it? Even if we do manage to colonize another planet, we could face huge moral and environmental consequences. Imagine terraforming Mars, only to realize we've destroyed any chance of discovering life that might have existed there. What if we're simply repeating the mistakes we made on Earth? Overconsumption, pollution, and exploitation, but this time on an entire new world. Could we unintentionally turn Mars, or any other planet, into a desolate wasteland? Are we destined to become a species that jumps from planet to planet, leaving destruction in our wake? In the end, while science fiction dreams of a future among the stars, the reality is that living on other planets would be filled with more danger than adventure. Our technology is incredible, and the idea of planetary colonization is exciting, but Earth is still the best place we've got. Maybe it's time we focus on protecting and preserving the one home that's actually built for us. What do you think? Should we continue to pursue life on other planets, or should we invest more in saving Earth? Let me know in the comments. And if you're fascinated by the challenges of space exploration, don't forget to like, subscribe,